Greetings and welcome back to Robocraft one and all, and to a slightly out of breath Avak because on my way back to record this episode with cup of tea in hand, my kitchen door assaulted me. Tried to assassinate me, it did. I didn't spill my tea though. All is well. Well, not for my foot, which bravely, heroically threw itself in the way of the attempted assassination. I think the door was after my tea. It was intending to knock my arm and thus spill my tea and probably end my life in the doing of. But my foot, slightly sharper, slightly more observant than my brain, noticed the danger and selflessly threw itself in the way of the door. Ah, man down. We are going to be, probably not building anything in this episode. My brain is far too fried. But we will be playing with a couple of bots. But before we do anything, it's time to name this magnificent bot here. The T4 Talon shall not remain the T4 Talon. I have had so many good suggestions, like the Deagle I thought was particularly apt. But then I noticed this glorious gem of a suggestion. Kind of tying into my Arc series. We are going to call this the Argentavis... Magnificens. There we are. The scientific name of one of the largest birds known to ever have existed. There we are. Fantastic. I think it's very, very fitting. Very fitting indeed. But in this episode, we're not going to play with the Talon because I did that last episode. We are instead going to be checking out my other bots. Now, I've not actually edited any of my bots since the big changes came through. And a lot of people have been saying that all of their bots have been ruined. They're no longer playable and they can't do anything with the blocks. They've effectively been completely reset. So I thought it might actually be useful for me to go through my bots on camera and we'll see what the difference has been done. Now, the Sky Plow, traditionally in Tier 6, is now in Tier 7. Now, let's see. How would I pull this down to back down into Tier 6? Oh, it's probably these engines, I would imagine. If I strip these off... No, it's not them. How about you? No, not you either. So what is it that's keeping you in Tier... Is it this? No, definitely. Oh, wait. Is it the guns? Are they perhaps Tier 7 guns? It's remotely possible. Let me remove the guns, and we'll see. Yes, it's the guns. Okay, rightio. Let's place these back then. That'll do. Okay, I think that'll balance out the propulsion. We'll need to test that, obviously. But now we need to add the weapon systems, and we need the Tier 6 because we can't go as high as Tier 7, though. If you've been following the Twitter of some of the developers, wow, specifically of Mark, you'll notice that there's a lot of changes in the pipeline. The changes are coming almost too fast to keep up with at this point. It's glorious, but also crazy and frightening and wonderful at the same time. I am not sure where things are going to settle at all. But right now there's even talk of not having any tiers whatsoever, doing away with tiers, going back to the glory days. The good old glory days, the revolution, the golden age of Robocraft, where there were no tiers. Where there was just skill against skill alone, though they will obviously have to very heavily tweak the matchmaking system to make sure that you don't just get thrown up against someone who's got a vastly superior bot in every measurable way. But it does seem that we may have a return to old Robocraft on the cards. And I know a lot of people will be happy about that. Let's just pop out with this, see if it flies okay, and then we'll move on to the next bot and have a look. But I may come back to the Sky Plow. I always like the Sky Plow. It's one of my nicer little builds. Considering it just started out as a bit of an experiment, but then ended up being actually a fairly competent robot. But let's jump into the practice mode and see what we can do. Bit of a chatty episode, this one. I do apologize for that. Letting my heart calm down. It was beating like a drum for a little bit. Okay, we're tipping down just a little bit, but we seem balanced enough in the sky. Yeah, I think the Sky Plow is good enough back in Tier 6. Quite potent still. Especially with the buff that Plasma's recently got in one of the hot fixes. Mind you, I am fighting against Tier 1 bots, so hardly any surprise really that I'm winning. Well, that was a terrible shot. I left half of your bot there. There we go. But okay, the sky plow has been fixed. Now, this is where I'm going to have an easier time than some people because I tended not to over-tier. Or at least not to take really over-tiered components like technology from different tiers. I would sometimes have guns that were slightly over-tiered. But for example, the Dirtbot Mark IV, this was typically a tier 4 robot, but now this is firmly in tier 6, and it is because of these guns. So let's fix this up. It's 2 tiers out. Even as it stands here, it's still way too high. If we take off the jammers, they don't make even the slightest bit of difference. It's because of all of the armor at this point, I imagine. So the Dirtbot is going to need a huge upgrade. A very, very big upgrade. I might have actually had this in tier 5 at some point, come to think of it. But the Dirtbot would need to have its armor replaced back down into the tier 4, maybe some tier 5 armor, before we could really do anything with it. So we're going to move on from that one, because replacing armor is quite finicky in this game. I wish there was a way that you could say, all armor of this tier, swap to another tier. That would be good. Now, the Ichaval is only 1 tier up from where it should be. Oh, I can see what's happening. It's probably the CPU limit that's hitting me here, not specifically... Yes, because the tier 6 guns are having almost the same effect on my tier as the tier 7 guns. Okay, well that makes a lot of sense. So I would need to dramatically reduce the armor on the Ichaval in order to bring it back into a range of... a CPU range for the tier 7 battles. But I can field it with 2 tier 7 rail cannons, and it'll work. I could probably field it with 3 with a minimal armor adjustment. But I'm happy with the Chaval with just 2, honestly. This is just an incredibly tanky sniper. The whole thing of it is it's incredibly hard to kill. Now, did I have... I'm fairly certain I had my radar snuck in there. Yes, I did. Good, good, good. Okay. Well, that's fine then. We could just stick some flags on the top or something and some vapor trails and things and march to glory. I really do like the look of the Chaval, so I would be hesitant to change his armor too much. Maybe I could just upgrade all the tier 6 armor to tier 8 armor and then just accept that it's going to be in tier 8. Now, the Kapotcopter is in tier 10, and in tier 10, you don't really have any issue. There's no restriction, really. The only thing holding me back with the Kapotcopter is the amount of P-flops I have, but I've since upgraded that. I could have a look... bacon chopper. But I could have a look at improving the rotors. For example, moving these rotors up into tier 10. I might have enough for that. Let's actually check. How much do rotor blades cost? No, unfortunately. I would need a little bit of money, but I could probably get that fairly quickly just through 1 or 2 battles with this. But as you can see, the majority of its armor is tier 8. It can still survive in tier 10 matches. Quite well, actually. But it does come down to the kind of opponents that you fight. You really, really have to pick your battles with the Kapotcopter because of its armor handicap. Let's move on to the next. So we're not going to be changing the Kapotcopter. I think I had it in tier 10 anyway. Now the Aegis. I'm fairly certain the Aegis was a... No, actually, no, the Aegis was a tier 4 bot. It's a tier 4 hover. Or are these tier 3? No, I'm fairly certain it was a tier 4. Let me just double check. Let me see. Are any of those over-tiered weapons? I think we might actually have a mix of tier 3 and tier 4s on this. If I just strip off all of the weapons, we'll quickly see. There we go. In fact, let's just balance this out first. So we'd have 2 down here. 3. No, don't have enough. Alright, so it was the weapons were slightly over-tiered. So this is a tier 3 bot now. So that's actually quite comfortably in tier 3 as well. Got a little room for expansion. So let's go ahead and buy a couple more. You know what? We'll just buy 10 of them. There we are. And just tidy up this bot a little bit. I could add more, but honestly, I think it's generally best not to add too many weapons, Because if you add more than 6, you can't guarantee which ones are going to fire at any time. So having 3 at the bottom, 3 at the top is probably better. Though I could go with 5 at the top. In fact, I could go with 6 at the top when they're only tier 3s because they've got such a small footprint. If I were to remove that, then I could have 2 tier 3s there. Yeah, we could have 6 on the top, but I'll go with this for now. So the Aegis Mark II is squarely in tier 3, and there's a little room for a flag there as well. Wow, how glorious. Next up, we've got the Avakenstein's Monster. That's just a hodgepodge in tier 10, and it's going to be staying in tier 10. The Kalzai was in tier 7, but now is in tier 8. Is that because of CPU or a weapon? We'll quickly find out. I suspect it is because... yeah, it's because of its CPU at this point then. Which is a bit of a shame. But I think the Kalzai can comfortably exist in tier 8 without too much trouble. I mean, this is your example of a glass cannon sniper. The Vespa, my little shield bike. It is actually a bike as well, because it's only got 2 wheels. It's not the best bike in the universe, but you know, it does its job. And this is perfectly on tier because I specifically designed it to be on tier. Not one component is over tiered, so I'm not surprised that's still where it should be. The Artemis, tier 8. I think this one was another tier 7 bot as well. But again, considering this one was actually designed to be a sniper, I've got it configured for plasmas at the moment, but it was designed squarely to be a sniper. Again, very maneuverable. It's a hover, walker, can get to pretty much anywhere on the map. It's fairly stable getting there as well. It's a little bit more stable than Kalzai, though significantly slower. But even as a plasma artillery platform, it's probably still fine. I would guess it would be okay in tier 8, so that wouldn't be an issue there. The Kaledvolch, we haven't really set that up since I last took it apart, so I'm not even going to look at that. The Faraday is in tier 7. It was in tier 6. Is that because of its nano beams? Tier 6, tier 6. No, they're all tier 6. Okay, well that's a little bit of an issue. And I fancy it's here because of its CPU. So I might be able to adjust that, and I might not. It depends quite heavily, really, on how far into this tier because of CPU I am. Now, that is one big issue with the current CPU cap, is I can't tell how much CPU I'm over, only that I am over the CPU amount. So that leaves a lot to be decided. But again, the changes come in thick and fast, or at least the suggestion and the discussion of change. If you're not following Mark's Twitter, I strongly recommend that you do if you're interested in discussions on changes to the game mechanics, because Mark does jam with the community quite often. Let's have a look. We'll leave that in tier 7 because I'm not going to play around trying to pull down its CPU with just blocks, just its armor and that sort of thing, and get its tier down because of the CPU. Sword of Damocles, meant to be in tier 10, so that's fine. The Hodgepodge, meant to be in tier 10, so that is also fine. The Kestrel, I'm fairly certain that was not meant to be in tier 7. Let's load you up. Let's have a look at you, Kestrel. What's wrong? The tier 5 wings here, you're absolutely not meant to be in tier 7. Let's get rid of these. You're back into tier 6. Were you meant to be in tier 6? I'm really not certain. I'm fairly certain that you were flat out meant to be in tier 5. That is a bit of a problem because you're a flimsy bot at the best of times. But you were an experimental bot, so it's not like I'm actually hurting for not having you. But if we were to go with tier 6 weapons, so on tier weapons, if I flash out all... No, it puts us straight into tier 7. I'm only just in tier 7 as well, interestingly. Is that because of CPU restrictions? The easy way to check is to buy another tier 6 plasma launcher and try to place it down. And if this works and doesn't move us in tier 7, no, it does move us in tier 7 as well. So could actually be there because of the robo ranking of the components then, not just the CPU. But that is a bit of a shame. I'll probably have to do a fair bit of work with this because I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this down into tier 5 again whilst keeping this shape to the bot. So what I'm realistically going to have to do is up tier its aerofoils and up tier its armor so that it's in tier. It's equivalent to tier 6 or at least tier. At least tier 6 or more than likely tier 7. So that one will be a little bit of work for me. But again, it's not really one of my main bots, so I don't really mind too much. The discrete deviant. Really? Tier 10? Okay, this is the most affected of all my bots, I would imagine. A tier 10 bot made mostly of, in fact, entirely of tier 5 armor and at most a tier 5 shield. Oh, you poor sod. You've basically had your tier doubled by the guess of it. I don't think you were in tier 6 for that. I can't be certain, but this bot literally would be able to do nothing in tier 10. Absolutely nothing. A bot could look at it and it would explode. So that is easily one of the most ruined bots that I've got. I would have to go for a complete redesign to get this into an equivalent tier using these parts. So, yeah, this is an example of where a bot has been made unusable, I would say. Though, that said, even if I just played in tier 10, as long as I was doing a little bit of damage, I could just be trying to cap crystals, honestly. And I'd be able to gain some points and some RP, just it wouldn't be enough. And I would be gimping the team so horrifically by taking this bot into tier 10 that it would just be completely unsportsmanlike of me. So that one absolutely needs a full-on redesign, and then I've got nothing else. So, yeah. My lord, it's been a bit of a long episode, just having a look at the bots that I've got. But we're going to do at least one battle. Well, it's going to be one battle at this point, but I think it's between the Ichaval and the Sky Plow. You know what? Let's check out the Sky Plow. It is on tier for its armament, so I would quite like to take this one out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to meet you on the battlefield with the Sky Plow. And welcome back, everyone, to a not icy map. Oh, what a rare occurrence this is for me these days. Okay, let's have a look at our teams. We've got 3 medics, the enemy have 2. We've got no rails, the enemy have got 1. We've got 4 plasmas and 2 SMGs on each team. Okay, fairly even. Okay, let's get out there then. Now, for those of you who are wondering about my building series, the series I mentioned where I will be trying to build bots suggested by the community, I will be including 2 annotations on this video towards the end, which are for the suggested bots that I think got the most upvotes or the most people who suggested the same thing effectively on the comments on my last Robocraft video. Now, clicking on one of them will, as with other annotations of the sort, take you back to the front page of my channel, where you can watch another video if you like, but will also register a vote. It'll be tracked in my analytics, so I'll be able to see which annotations got the most clicks. Now, for those who can't click on annotations, that is mobile users, I will be placing... Ooh, okay, there's no longer... Where are they? Ah, there we are. They were above me. Scallywag. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm gonna get it. Yes, I knew that was coming. Right. For mobile users who can't click on annotations, rather than putting up a straw poll link or anything that basically requires you to go to a different site or use a different service, because generally speaking, in games and just general websites, I often find it a little bit irritating or just not convenient if I'm expected to go to a different site in order to do something. I always feel like it's kind of poor design if to achieve something on their site I need to go somewhere else and use a different tool. So what I'll be doing instead is I'll be adding another comment to the video, just in the comments, 2 comments by myself. One will be for one of the votes, and the other will be for the other one. And basically, whichever one gets the most thumbs up on that comment, I'll consider those votes effectively. So it'll be a more inclusive way within YouTube of casting the votes for mobile users who can't otherwise cast them. One day, when they give cards the same functionality as annotations, then we'll just do it that way. But for now, we'll just have to find a hodgepodge way of doing it. There we go. Direct hit. Though I don't think I've actually done that much damage to you, unfortunately. Or I don't know. You seem to be having a bit of a hard time moving around. About there? No, that was a guess and it was a bad one. About there. There we go. A little bit more damage applied. Are you down on the floor this time? No. You will be soon. So I'm just going to go back to attacking this for now. There we are. And coming in for another attack. Okay, you've got a medic over there, which does make things a little bit more complicated for me. Let's try. Oh, okay, he's gone. How did that happen? I'm not sure, but I appreciate it. Also got a sniper over there that I don't like. Let's try and take you out if we can. About there. Okay, I'm getting a bit of heat from an SMG. Let's avoid you, shall we? Oh, fantastic. We are now getting a passive bonus to our clock cycles, as well as a bonus when we actually do damage to things. So, swing around. Really? I really do wish that would stop happening, because it's clearly not a case of people actively leaving the game at this point. There's definitely some sort of issue there with just connectivity to the servers or something like that. But you need to not be there anymore. And I wish I could just stay in here. That'll do. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'll just hit you from there. Bring you back down to me where I can kill you.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
There we are. And you're going to be in a pest, aren't you? See if I can take you out before you take me out.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Okay. Let's swing back around. You've actually got a weapon, so you're more of a danger to my reactor. The other one can just be taken out by my ally. There we go. Let's get back out here. I'll give you a bit of a hand with him. Okay. Not too bad, though. We've lost our clock cycle booster, which is a bit of a pain, but can't believe the enemy didn't take this tower. Let's swing back around. The Skyplow, as useful as it is as a bot, is not the best for taking out objectives because it can't really just hover. Ooh, okay, you're a pain. See if we can do some damage to you before you do damage to me. Shall we? About there. There we go. And about there? No. Let's try and catch you there. Really don't want you to take this objective from me, considering I've done all of the work to take it. There we go. It's now fully restored. One of the biggest reasons why I was worried about that just then, instead of the enemy, was that the tower had already mostly been captured, but it was a neutral tower to start with, so it meant that anyone who finished it off would claim it. If it had been an enemy tower, it wouldn't have been an issue because they can't reclaim their own tower. But a neutral tower presents a certain special opportunity for either side. There we go.
Your bottom fusion tower is
Unfortunately, they've almost taken the bottom one, so let's just work on getting this one so that we can absorb the loss of the bottom one.
Your bottom fusion tower
there we go. But we've almost got this one, so it's fine.
You no longer have your clock cycle booster.
It's fine. We'll have it back in a moment. There we go. That'll probably get it for us if they can just finish that off. Fantastic. Right, let's go and have a look for our enemies. We've got one there, one there. Let's try and hit you if I can. No? Okay then. That's fine. Oh, what? Really? Is anyone near it? There are a couple of people near it, so I'm not going to worry too much. I'm going to go and harass their reactor a little bit. Draw in a bit of their attention. Oh, hello. Maybe I won't then, because you're going to be a bit of a danger to me, honestly. Let's move out of the way so you can't easily hit me. There we go. Let's just take this out if we can. I really wish my plasmas would rearm faster. Hello.
Your top fusion tower is under attack.
How about that? Oops, I'm flying into the wall. That's not very clever of me.
Your top fusion tower is under
a little bit more damage needs to be applied to you before you take me out. Okay, that's not too bad, but their medic is on the job, which is not so great.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Really?
Your
Oh, okay, I
top
see him.
fusion tower is under attack.
We'll take him out, don't worry.
Your plutonium
There we
reactor is
go.
under attack.
Well, you very good use of pings there, whoever did it. Let's try and swing back.
Your plutonium reactor is under
Oh,
attack.
I'm all over the place. I really just need to fix my bot at this point. Come on, up, up, up. There we go. Stabilize, stabilize. Come in for a landing. Allow my medic to fix me,
Your
if we
plutonium
can.
reactor is under attack.
Reverse thrusters.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
There we go. Alright. How are things going? We've got 2 of the towers.
Top fusion tower
The enemy
is
are hitting
under
both
attack.
of them right now. And we've half taken the enemy's tower.
Your middle fusion
You really having
tower is
trouble with
under
him?
attack.
I can come and help.
Your top fusion tower is
No.
under attack.
Oh!
Your top
So
fusion
close to
tower has been
taking him out
captured.
before he managed to capture that. That is
You no
such a
longer have
pain.
your clock cycle booster.
Such a pain.
Bottom fusion
Okay,
tower has
well,
been captured.
our productivity
Clock cycle
escalation
booster
is high enough now that I can
Your
quickly
middle
do
fusion
damage to
tower
these,
has been
so
captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster.
it's fine.
Your
We're
bottom
okay.
fusion tower is under
That's
attack.
not so good though, being shot at and
Your
sniped at.
bottom fusion tower is
Don't like
under
that
attack.
at all.
Your
Okay, we
bottom
need to
fusion
go for a
tower is
heal.
under attack.
Coming in for a heal. No.
Your
I'm happy
bottom
to let you
fusion
get
tower
the...
is
Oh,
under
okay.
attack.
I prefer you to have the clock cycles than the base, which doesn't get any. Okay, thank you very, very much for the help.
Your bottom fusion
Getting back
tower
out
is
there.
under attack.
Flip around. I see you.
Plasmacopter spotted.
Don't
Your
think I
bottom
don't.
fusion tower has been captured.
Damn it.
Your
I see you,
fusion
but I still
shield
can't
has
hit you.
been Deactivated.
There we go.
Your plutonium
I
reactor
want
is
to
under
do-
attack.
Get above
Top
you
fusion
and
tower
just
has been
take out your
captured.
ability to move.
Your fusion
Because then you're
shield
going to
is
be
now
pointless,
active.
even though you're above our base. Oh yeah.
Your top
I'll allow
fusion
my
tower
allies
is
to take him
under
out.
attack.
Okay, we've got a couple of people down there.
Plasmacopter spotted. Your plutonium reactor
Okay,
is
that
under
is
attack.
not a good group. I do like all of the designs though. Quite a lot of people with the same designs. I'm not sure if that's one of the robo bots or if perhaps it
Your top
is
fusion tower
just
is
like a
under attack.
clan. If it is a clan, I think that's awesome. It's like having a clan uniform. Oh,
Your
let's try and get rid of
plutonium
you if
reactor
we
is
can.
under attack.
There we go. You're no longer a threat, really. Right, let's get out there, take out these towers. Can't allow these to stand.
A
There we
player
go.
has disconnected.
Really? Another
Your
one?
respawn times have been reduced.
That's most
Your
unfortunate for
top
us.
fusion tower is under attack.
I mean, the respawn time reduction is nice, but the thing is,
Your
I'm not
top
dying, so I'm
fusion
not actually
tower is
getting any
under
benefit
attack.
from it. Haha! Dodged without actually knowing you were about to attack me. There we go. How about...
Your top
No.
fusion tower is under attack.
Wasn't
Your
no
top
enough,
fusion
apparently.
tower has
Uh-oh,
been
that's not good.
captured. Your fusion
Damn it.
shield has been deactivated.
Okay, I'm going down. I just said I wasn't dying, and I think I might do in just a second. Unless I'm very lucky. Okay, and I'm out of there. Okay, let's hope that my respawn timer is not too bad. The enemy team seems to have better levels than us on the whole. I can't tell. I think they've got 2 team members down, whereas we've got 3 down. We've had one of them down almost the entire game, because he only had a level of 1. Well done, team, on taking this tower back. Surrender? Really? No. What a terrible thing to say. We're doing fine. I don't know why you're complaining, honestly. This is amazing.
Plasmacopter
We got
spotted.
this. See?
Your plutonium reactor
If
is
you
under
don't, I
attack.
do.
The top fusion tower has been captured.
Let's
Your
take you
fusion
out.
shield is now active.
What an unfortunate place to
Your
suddenly be
plutonium
blocked.
reactor is under attack.
A perfect position for my plasmas to ruin your day. Unfortunately, that medic escaped my wrath,
Plutonium reactor is under attack.
but not for too long, so it's fine.
Your
Let's get
top
back
fusion
around.
tower is under attack.
Oh, no.
SMG tank
I don't think
spotted.
so. Hello, SMG tank.
SMG cruiser spotted.
Oh, you're escaping, are you? Wise move. Not enough of an escape, though, I'm afraid. There we go. That's what you get for trying to take my tower. Hello. Oh, not a good shot there. Gotta say, those copters are practically sitting ducks for plasma, though. If you can get above them, they're over. There's nothing they can do. Okay, you're being a bit of a pest, though. Ah, damn it.
Plasma copter spotted.
Let's try and swing back around. About there. Nope. Bad miss.
Medic copter spotted.
Damn it. I'm trying to adjust for his likely movements, and I'm over-adjusting.
SMG cruiser spotted.
Think you're going to be about there. Okay. Got a good hit there on his tail. Not enough to take him out, though. And I'm being ruined!
Is under attack.
Okay, you're going to take a shot or two if I can. No, I cannot. How about there?
Fusion tower is under attack.
Did hit him, but not enough. Well, he's down to half health, I suppose. That's not too bad. I've got 30-second wait now.
Fusion shield has been deactivated.
Highest level in the game. But I think we're lagging behind overall with our levels, which is actually really, really bad. We seem to be doing so well at the beginning of the game, though. Good on you for defending that tower, but I think we need to start pushing, really. We need to get a tower or two. Even just one would be good enough, because it would give us some protonivity. And then I'll just start harassing their base for a bit. Just one tower is all we need.
Plasma copter spotted.
Oh, missed him completely.
Plasma copter spotted.
Another one I don't much care about. I think someone tried to snipe me and missed, which I approve of, honestly. Damn it, not a good time for you to be there. Really don't like that rail sniper being there at all. Nope. Absolutely not. Let's swing by you. Do a little bit of damage while we're on passing by. Actually, that tower's really close to being ours. Try and take this out as quickly as I can.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Swing back. It is very close to changing.
Your fusion shield
Come on.
is now active.
Oh, I did. Phew.
Your plutonium reactor
Okay,
is
swinging
under attack.
back. Come on, team. Reverse. Reverse medic. Oh, medicus. Fantastic. Doctor, you are a sight for sore eyes. You truly are. Watch out, though. Oh, that's badness. Okay. I'm going to head back to the crystal if I can.
Reactor is under attack.
That's right. Just follow up, medic.
Fusion tower is under
Okay.
attack.
Phew. There we go. Come on now, team. We can do this. There's no reason for us to lose. Except, you know, dying. That's a pretty good reason to lose, generally speaking. Not having any reactor left.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
I'm gonna leave everyone else there to try and take that back. Just pinged again.
Your middle fusion tower is under attack.
Come on, plasmas, do your job. That's right. There we go. They should just be really maneuverable so that their plasmas have a hard time getting a lock on me.
The top fusion tower has been captured.
No!
Clock cycle booster activated.
Ow! Damn it! Oh well. Alright, they've got a 13, a 12, and two 11s and a 10. We've got three 13s and a 12. Okay, we are actually starting to catch back up now in terms of levels.
You no longer have your clock cycle booster.
Don't worry.
Your top fusion tower.
I've done a load of damage to one of their towers. Oh, stop saying surrender.
Your top
Can I not
fusion
vote when I'm dead?
tower is under
Oh, that's
attack.
not nice.
The bottom fusion tower has been captured. Clock cycle booster
Hello.
activated.
Fancy seeing you here.
Plasma spotted. Your top fusion tower is under attack. Your top fusion tower has been captured. You no longer have your clock cycle booster.
Have you got a gun left?
Rail tank spotted. Your
Possibly
bottom
not,
fusion
so
tower
let's
is
just try to
under
take you out,
attack.
shall we?
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
Right, let's get a little bit of height.
Tower has been captured.
Be better able to
Fusion
aim at that
shield
point.
has been deactivated.
Damn it.
Your plutonium reactor is
I
under
can see
attack.
your shadow up there. Don't think I don't notice you trying to kill me. I just have bigger things to worry about.
Your plutonium reactor is under attack.
Okay, maybe I'll worry about you a little bit. There we go. And again, maybe. There we are. You can just crash and burn. Let's try and take this tower back. Wait for it. And fire. And again on the other side, I hope. Ah, yes, good. Now you need to die, I'm afraid.
Your fusion shield is now
There we
active.
go. Fusion shield back online. Okay, team, if you can hold this, then I will take the towers back for us. I'm being attacked again.
Medic hover spotted.
See if I can't do a little bit of damage to them. Oh, they've taken off my rudder, those scallywags. Alright, well, this is going to be a bit of an uphill struggle. Let's just tap it. Go straight up. Where are you? There you are.
Plasmacopter spotted.
I think not, Plasmacopter. Oh, okay, maybe. Let's try and balance out. No, I really need to be facing the other way. That's right. Now's my chance. And fire. No, never mind then. Chance lost. Reverse thrusters. Pull me backwards. Slow me down. Okay. I really don't think I'm getting back to base in any reasonable time frame with this ship controlling like a soggy towel. Okay, I'll just respawn. Gonna have a long bloody wait though. Whole 54 seconds. Oh dear. Team, despite having 3 medics, we don't seem to be doing too well. I fear that too many of our damagers left the game early. So, although we had a decent amount of medics, there was no one to make use of their medicing, really. I'll do my best, but it's getting increasingly difficult to hold. Hello there. Damn it. That was a terrible shot. You there. Stop it. Oh, well. Good game, Red. You did very well there. I really did feel that we were going to pull that back, but alas, no. We can't win every battle. It was a good battle, though. I actually really, really enjoyed it. A long one, though. Or rather, this episode is going to be a long one. But I got 8 kills. Wow. Mostrollo, you got 20. I was 4th highest, though, with only 8. Wow, that's pretty bad. You guys got none. But then, see, the thing is, medics might not get any kills at all. But look at the. Oh, they don't actually get many assists either. Oh, okay. What about our medics? Did they get many assists? No, it's not really tracking the assists too well. That's actually pretty bad, because medics are basically getting no love from this scoreboard at all. But at least our medics are fairly high up in the rankings. I mean, they actually did get quite a lot of kills. Deaths wise, I got 4 deaths. Well, you know, 8 kills, 4 deaths, 11 assists. Not too bad, I suppose, all things considered. But I actually really enjoyed that game, despite the fact that from about midway through, maybe 2/3 through, we were definitely losing. We were being hard pressed most of it, but I honestly thought we had a chance if we could have just rallied in some way. Possibly my lack of use of pings there was a big issue. I think one person used pings at one point, and it was really, really well done, because I could see exactly where I needed to be, exactly what they were trying to tell me to do, and that was there was someone on a cliff that they couldn't kill who was harassing our reactor, and then I just came across and bombed them, and they had to move, and everything went well. We need more of that. I need to get into the habit of using the pings, because they haven't been in for very long, so I'm not practiced at thinking about pings, really. But that's the Sky Plow back in Tier 6, and honestly, I think a very, very, very well-balanced, good little bot, honestly. I really, really do like the Sky Plow, and I'm probably always going to keep it in Tier 6. I just think it fits, honestly. But that is it for this episode. So, On the screen at the moment will be 2 annotations. You can click them to register your interest in me building the bot that is suggested in that comment. It'll probably just be a little picture of the comment itself. And in the comment section below this video, there will be 2 comments from myself that will be posted pretty much as soon as the video goes live. So if you order the comments by newest first and then scroll all the way down to the bottom of the list, you'll be able to find those comments. You can just post a comment in it or click on the like button on that comment, the thumbs up icon. I'm not sure if mobile users even have that, so I'm going to make 2 separate comments so that you can just reply to a comment if that's the only way that you've got of registering your interest for it. And then in a day or 2, I'll tally them all up and I'll get to work on that bot. But that's it from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.